I was terrible. They'll never forgive me.
No. We deserved much worse than that.
It wasn't you. You never interfered, but the others. Mother and Father Dunstan and Mom's. I'm doing too much. I'm doing too little. She wants a girl. They want a boy. No matter what the baby is, somebody's going to be disappointed.
Yeah, I think what you'll have to do is have, twins, one of each sex.
Thank heavens for you, Pops. You're the only one with any sense.
Oh, no, I'm just as bad as the rest of them, but I'll tell you this, there's going to be no more of it. It'll never happen again. We'll never gang up on you again, believe me.
Thanks, Pops.
You relax, kid. Now, from now on, it's going to be your way.
And you won't let them make a fuss with Dr. Nordell, will you?
What do you mean, dear?
Well, the Dunstans said they were going down to have a talk with him. Oh, Pops, you won't let them do that, will you?
Oh, of course I won't. What nonsense. He's your doctor. You have confidence in him, faith in him. No one has a right to destroy that confidence.
Thanks, Pops. It isn't their fault, really. It's just that, well, I guess they just don't understand the new way of looking at things. Well, after all, as Dr. Nordell says, birth is a perfectly natural thing, a glorious thing, and one should be conscious every minute so they don't miss a second of it.
So
he believes that a woman should be aware of the wonderful thing that's happening to her. And another thing, he doesn't believe that a woman should be separated from her baby for 1 second after it's born. You should carry it with you, right back to your room and keep it there with you. Sleeping right there with you in your hospital room.
That is a little new, isn't it?
Oh, Pops, that's not new. Primitive woman has always done it. Dr. Nordell was in the Pacific, and he said the women there, why, they were never separated from their babies. They kept them slung on their backs for the first 2 years of their lives. And he said it was wonderful for the babies. He said if he had his way, all of his mothers would do that. You'd carry them on your back while you were doing your housework, and then when it got hungry, you'd swing it around and feed it, and then swing it back again. He says it gives the baby a wonderful feeling of security.
Darling, you're sure that this doctor, I
mean...
Oh,
Pops, you're not going to start that, too.
No.
Dr. Nordell is wonderful.
Yeah.
He's marvelous. Well, he's simply terribly wonderful.
Oh, darling, I'm sure he is. I'm sure he is. Kitten.
Oh, thank you, Pops.
I'm sure. Now, you just go to sleep and relax.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good night, Pops.
Good night, Doc.
Good night.
Dr. Nordell will be with you in a minute. Please be seated.
Thank you.
I just don't like the idea. I thought we said last night, the Dunstans and all of us, that we weren't going to interfere any more in their affairs.
I'm not going to have my daughter walking around for 2 years with a papoose on her back.
Darling, I tell you that's figurative. He didn't mean that literally.
Just want to be sure.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm so glad you came. Now I've met the whole family. Mr. and Mrs. Dunstan Sr. were in this morning.
They were?
They were a little anxious, thought Kay was doing too much. But I think I convinced them that she was all right. That's a wonderful daughter you have.
Thank you.
Oh, excuse me. Won't you, Mrs. Banks?
Thank you.
So, what can I do for you?
Well, as a matter of fact, my wife has been a little worried, too. And, you know how mothers are at this time, only daughter and all that sort of thing. And I thought the best thing to do would be to bring her down here and let her have a talk with you.
I think that's very sensible. What particularly worries you, Mrs. Banks?
Well, actually, I
Well, actually, it's the whole thing, isn't it? About it all being so natural and everything.
I'm just trying to take away any fear she might have. You know, the fear of pain can really produce pain. But if she understands the whole process, if she has confidence in me, if she knows that I'm going to be right there with her to help her when she wants help, if she trusts me, that's half the battle, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
And then afterward, having the baby in the room with her, I'm trying to persuade my mothers to go back to caring for their babies themselves, feeding them themselves, bathing them, being close to them. instead of handing them over to some nurse. I know that this is a lot to ask of your daughter. It's a full-time job. But believe me, the rewards will be great. Not only for the baby, but for Kay.
There you are, Ellie. I told you. All of your worry for nothing. It's a... Thank you, Doctor. You were nice to give her so much of your time.
It's to my advantage. If I have you with me, then believe me, everything's going to be that much easier.
Well, you certainly have us
Well,
with
thank
you.
you very much,
Every
Doctor.
confidence in you. You can count on
Very
that.
happy
Haven't we?
to have seen you.
Come on now, Ellie, dear. The doctor's busy.
Goodbye.